Ladies and gentlemen!
Hey, oh, let's go, let's go.
What is this?
Kill him!
These people need no insight.
You nervous?
I suppose.
Hey, oh, let's go, let's go.
You think you'll lose?
Oh, yes.
We won't stop, no, no, no. We'll take the world and make it ours.
What a delightful family pose.
We'll shine brighter than the stars.
We look like legends.
Hey, oh, let's go, let's go.
Attack!
Let's go, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go, let's go. We're gonna have it all. We're gonna have it all. Hey, oh, let's fly, let's fly. Hey, oh, let's fly, let's fly. Take to the skies. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You talk a lot, huh?
Let's go.
I want to go on a date sometime.
What?
Let's go.
This is who I am!
How dare you address me, sir?
Hey, oh, let's go, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go, let's go. We're gonna have it all. Yeah, we're gonna have it all. Hey, oh, let's fly, let's fly. Hey, oh, let's fly, let's fly. We're gonna take to the skies. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's go. Let's go, let's go.
Are you ready for the IFTAs? Ringers!
Please welcome your host, Deirdre O'Kane.
Good evening and welcome to sunny Ireland, officially the only English-speaking country in the EU. Céad Míle Fáilte. August, fair play to you for looking so well, considering you had to navigate the Lewis Works, or, as it's affectionately known in Dublin, the Daniel Day-Lewis, because it only works once every 4 years. So, here we are again, my friends. Last year was such a glorious year for our industry. We didn't think it could be trumped, but trumped it was. I love the Irish. I love Game of Thrones. They got a wall, CGI, very smart. I spoke with your T-shirt, Edna Kenny, on Paddy's Day. I told him, Edna, I love the Irish so much, believe me. I love them so much, I'm gonna send them home. And ever the man of his word, tonight he has sent home actors Colin Meaney, Fionnuala Flanagan, and Jason O'Mara. Welcome home, guys. Best of luck getting back in. Colin Meaney is nominated for an IFTA this evening for his brilliant portrayal of the late Martin McGuinness in The Journey. The film is due for early release under the terms of the Good Friday Agreement. Jason O'Mara is also nominated tonight for his role in The Siege of Jadotville, which was shot in Africa. His co-star, Jamie Dornan, returned home 50 Shades Darker, but the rest of the lads returned the normal Irish colour, tomato red, which is a great colour if you're up for Best Film this evening. There was controversy around the Oscars this year when the Brits tried to claim our lovely nominee, Ruth Negga, but we are a small island people and we need to lay claim wherever we can. So let's get this straight. Ruth was born just outside Limerick in the townland of Addis Ababa. And to be very clear, should always be referred to as Rosie from Love Hate. Nidge is also here this evening. His family may refer to him as Tom Vaughan Lawler, but he'll always be Nidge to us. He's nominated for his role as Porrick Pierce in The Trial of the Century, but sadly, he wasn't represented by Johnny Cochran, so was eventually shot at dawn. On Klondike leads the IFTAs for the second year in a row with 10 nominations. It was recently acquired for Netflix and renamed Dominion Creek for the American market. Luckily, the actors were able to scrub up their English in enough time to dub themselves. Lads, we've got to watch it. Love and Friendship. There you are. Love and Friendship is up for Best Film tonight. It was a co-production between the UK and Ireland and was very loyal to that genre. The cast were English and the crew were Irish. Vikings is the one that isn't Game of Thrones. though I hear the weed on set is better. #hash. In a date for Mad Mary, no one is prepared to go out with Sean at Kerslake, but Jimmy Nesbitt's here this evening, so that's the end of that problem. Ireland's Princess Amy Huberman is in attendance. Sadly, her husband Brian Huberman can't join us this evening because RTE lost the rights to him along with the Six Nations. They say that RTE is too big to fail, but that's what they said about the Titanic, and it only had one orchestra. But let's get serious for a moment. We are here to celebrate the work. God bless the work. And this year also includes Striking Out, Small Town, Mattress Men, Atlantic, The Fall, The Secret Scripture in Locus Parentis, and Bobby Sands' 66 Days. I am sure that you won't mind if I single out It's Not Yet Dark. I am doing so because it tells the story of one of our tribe, filmmaker Simon Fitzmaurice, and his brilliant wife, Ruth. I love being a member of this tribe, not just because of the joy of making it to the first day of principal photography, but because we're a decent bunch, actually. We're classless, rebellious, good crack, and more than a little bit mad. But never was I more proud to be a part of our industry than last Christmas, when we watched a group of activists led by filmmakers and troublemakers, Jim Sheridan and Terry McMahon, take over an empty building called Apollo House in a bid to end our homeless crisis. To quote Terry, Ireland belongs to the people who make you proud to know them. Not to the government, not to the banks, not to the corporations, not to those who know the price of everything and the value of nothing. Ireland belongs to the musicians, the poets, the artists, and their audience. So, let's give you some very well-deserved awards. But before we do, please don't be worried about any envelope mix-ups. I can assure you there are no accountants taking part in this awards show. The night is long enough. And now, to present our first award, a man who is nominated tonight for his performance in The Secret, would you please welcome one of our finest actors, Jimmy Nesbitt.